Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Hodge here, and today I want to do something new. I haven't done anything like this in a while, like a product review, but something I was really interested in and thought you guys might be interested in too. So if you don't know, I have an Apple Watch. I've had it for a while now. I actually love it. I think it's great. I use it a lot, a ton actually. You're not here today to get into a debate about whether or not the Apple Watch is a good device, because it is. But what we're here today to do is to review some bands for the Apple Watch. So I'm going to take it off now. So this is the space gray version of the aluminum watch, and I have the black sport band. Now, I've told several people this is my favorite watch band that I've ever worn, and it is. The fluoroelastomer is probably one of the most comfortable materials I've ever worn on my wrist. I barely notice it most of the time, and I really, really like what Apple has done with the bands. That being said, they're really expensive. So each band is going to run you in the ballpark of $50. So obviously I haven't bought a ton of bands. I mean, this is a pretty expensive device, and the band is pretty expensive, and so I haven't really bought a ton of new bands. And so what I had looked into is some third-party options for some bands. And so I ordered two, and I have them here today. One of them is this orange color, and this is a third-party, not the Apple stock one. And then this is a red band, supposed to be similar to the product red band that Apple has put out. So what I'm going to do is I've been wearing them for a couple of days now. I'm going to show them to you on the watch, and then I'm going to tell you what I think about them. So this is the Apple band, this is the stock band, and this is how I'm going to take it off. So basically, if you don't know, there's a little button right here that you press, and then the bands just slide right off. So that's what that looks like. And we'll get this other side off too. Now we have a Apple Watch that does not have a band on it. So the new ones are from, I got them on eBay, and I'll put a link down below to where I got them. What I'm going to show you is, so here's the Apple band. This is what it looks like. You have your sizing right there that my camera doesn't want to focus on. You have a little dip in the band, kind of in that area. It's probably a little too dark for you guys to even see, because my lighting is atrocious in this room. But there's a little dip at each corner, kind of the band dips in. Part of what makes it comfortable. You have your connectors are there built into the band, obviously, because this is the one from Apple. Now this is the red band that I got off of eBay, and it has similar connectors. They're built into the band. It slides right in. The number of holes is the same if that's something that interests you. And it feels similar, but not exactly the same as the Apple band. When I'm feeling both of them, the Apple band has a smoother finish, at least on the inside. Now on the outside, they're both pretty darn similar. But on the inside, the Apple band has a definite smoother finish than the red one does, the aftermarket. It does still have that dip, but it doesn't have, obviously, the sizing information, anything Apple specific. Now I'll show you the bands side by side for like a thickness comparison. They're like almost the same. They're not exactly the same, but it's so close. The Apple band does feel sturdier. I'm going to give it that. Just because it feels like it has a little more, I don't know, something to it. And I don't even notice it when I hold them separately, but I notice them when I hold them together, and I feel both of them. The Apple one seems to have a little bit more of a thickness, and it's probably in the dip, because other places they feel the same. There you go. That's what they look like. Lengthwise, these are the same. I wear a medium to large band with my stock Apple band, and that's what I ordered from this group on eBay. And so I'm just going to slide them in. They slide in just like the Apple Watch bands. Super simple. They are, like I said, the connectors are built in on these, so you don't have to worry about that. I know that was my worry, is that a lot of the third-party bands, when I first saw them come out, didn't have connectors built on. You had to put them in. I don't think it looks as good. These go flush in with the watch. There's little to no space in there once they're in the watch. They don't slide out or move around. The band is very similar to the Apple Watch band. Now, I've been wearing this. I wore the red one today, and I wore the orange one that I got all day yesterday. The red one, today it's like, what, 12, so I haven't worn it all day, obviously, but the orange, I wore every hour of yesterday. It felt just as comfortable as my sport band, the official one. I didn't really notice it at all, which is what my worry was. I was worried that I would notice it, that it would feel uncomfortable. I didn't notice it. It felt normal. I didn't see any. I've seen some people talk about on the internet, some of these companies, they get like a rash or it rubs them the wrong way. I didn't get any of that. The watches felt great with the third-party bands, and they're a lot cheaper. I think I picked these up for $12 or so. I think they might even be cheaper now. So if you're in the market for an Apple Watch band and you don't want to drop $50, this is a good option. Is it exactly the same? Absolutely not. I'm not even sure. What I want to do is take them to a store and compare the Apple colors to these, because I know that's kind of big on some people. I'm not sure how this orange fares up against the Apple's orange and how this red fares up against the Apple red. But as far as feel and comfort, they feel pretty much the same. They feel comfortable, and I'm glad I bought them. I'm glad I didn't spend $50. Well, $100 if I had bought two bands. So there you go. You can go down to the description and you can find a link that will take you to an eBay site that will sell you these bands. If you have an Apple Watch, you can pick them up. I do like them. I think they're a good alternative. Honestly, for the colors, I like them better than my black band. I probably will still wear my black band, but I think these might be my dailies now as I speak. Now, what I really want to do one day is get the Apple equivalents of these and try them out. But for now, these will do nicely, and I don't see anything that would make me think, oh, they're not made well, they're going to fall apart. And they feel great, and they look pretty good too. So thanks, guys, for watching this. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to check out the description down there and get your own if you own an Apple Watch. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.